The gentleman from Texas is recognized for such time as he may consume.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I want to say, first of all, that I rise in support of H.R. 5591, which designates the facility of the United States Postal Service in Zapata as the Zapata Veterans Post Office. I'd like to thank Chairman Chavis and Ranking Member Cummings for their leadership and their support in this bill, and of course the staff on both the majority and the minority. I especially want to thank also the Chairman, also the managing member from Georgia, Mr. Jody Heiss, for his kind words to the veterans in Zapata, and also my friend, also the gentlewoman from D.C., Eleanor Norton, also both of them for their leadership, and thank you so much for the work that you've done. Zapata County is the home for 503 veterans, according to our U.S. Census. It's imperative that we honor the service and dedication of those veterans in Zapata to our nation. Dedicating this post office in Zapata to the Zapata veterans will serve as a constant reminder of the sacrifice that our friends and our neighbors and the families have made while serving our country. Today, I in particular want to acknowledge the sacrifice of those veterans in Zapata County. These are veterans who put country ahead of self, for whom I'm proud to recognize in dedicating the Zapata Postal Facility in their name. As an example of some of the heroic action of some of the veterans in Zapata, let me mention the 6 Trevino brothers, Teodoro, Leopoldo, Antonio, Anselmo, Filiberto Jr., and Jose Manuel, who served honorably for a combined 15 and a half years in our armed services during World War II before they returned home to Zapata. Despite the many hardships that these brothers faced, 6 of them, they were able to overcome whatever obstacle was put before them. Among the many acts of bravery, they fearlessly took down enemy planes, protected fellow soldiers, using their bodies as shields. Their courage and dedication to our nation demonstrate what those 6 brothers and the other veterans that we have in Zapata really means to be an American. This, again, are just an example of many of the veterans that have made countless sacrifices for their country in the face of danger. I also would like to thank also the Veteran Service Office in Zapata for their work in providing the care to the veterans in Zapata. And again, there are only one of many other organizations. And again, using the words of President John F. Kennedy, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. And this bill allows us to show our appreciation and make sure that their service and the sacrifice to our country is not forgotten. So again, I want to thank, Mr. Speaker, both the chairman and the ranking member, and again, Ms. Norton also, and Mr. Heiss also, and of course the staff that have worked so hard. And I want to thank them. And at this time, I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Texas yields back the balance of his time.